Let's go. It's BAM, Fox Local, Fox 29, Fox Soul. Normally Bill, Alex, and Mike, but in the featured seat today, Nicole, media personality.
Yes.
Influencer.
Oh,
all
light.
the things.
Influencer light.
We were talking about this during the breaks. Nicole from 92.5 XTU, but you do a lot of stuff.
I do. And we were talking about that. You have to, right? We were talking off camera. I just found a birthday twin. Hey.
That's what's
I got
happening.
the same birthday.
July 29th.
July 29th. We out here,
I don't know
Bill.
if I can handle
Leo's
twice the energy.
official.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? I know we
It's
didn't
gonna
move
be a
into
lot.
Virgo season, but it's okay. Is it Virgo season? What is it after Leo? That's actually don't pay attention.
It's Virgo season, and I.
It's a Leo's and done.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
Speaking of social media, I just did a post on my socials, and I was like, "What's your favorite season?" Leo.
There it is.
Bear with me.
Official,
I might need y'all. I'm going to need some backup, some help. But we appreciate you sitting in with us because a lot of these different things, we came into the studio and I was just throwing topics at you. And she's like, oh, yeah, I know about that. Oh, yeah, I know about that. Let's talk about that. That's unusual for you.
What? Somebody who knows
Knows
about
everything.
everything that's going on.
Leo.
And a Leo who knows
Your
everything.
birthday buddy.
Who
Came
What?
in knowing all the issues.
That's not unusual. That's
It's unusual
Leo.
for the Leo season.
No, that's Leo realm. Like I know a lot about a lot of things. I just don't know a lot about the things you asked me
Well,
about.
which just makes it great TV. Because I do.
You know what I'm
I always joke, and my friends know this, that I say they'll send me something. I'll be like, "That's cute. That was from 3 days ago." Like I live inside the internet. Like I'm
Right.
good.
See? That's what I'm saying.
Listen, I felt unprepared because I was throwing topics out there, and she's like, "How many people? How many children does he have?" Right. So let's jump into it. That's the first topic. Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
The cheetah. One of the fastest, in a lot of ways, best running backs or wide receivers in the NFL.
Right.
He is all over social media because his divorce settlement is being called one of the NFL's costliest breakups so far. Was married 17 months. And this is his 7th child from five different women.
He active.
That's what I'm saying. He has a lot of things that are fast. They get there quick.
17 months. So far, she's gotten a $500,000 check. That was just spending money. She got $500,000 in lawyer fees already paid. He had to give her $100,000 to buy a new car that she would be comfortable with. She gets to keep his
There's no cars under $100,000 that she can be comfortable in.
I don't know.
I mean, the majority of us don't drive $100,000 cars, man.
Right.
And I don't see people like all crunched up, uncomfortable.
My Honda HR-V is very roomy.
And she probably could get a car she was comfortable with the $50,000 a month that he has to pay her, and exclusive use of his $5.5 million Miami waterfront condo that is not paid for. There's still a mortgage on it, but he's got to pay
the mortgage.
that. And then they're going to negotiate the settlement going forward because they have an 8-month-old child. So that's not even the official settlement.
And that's not child support either.
No.
Right.
Not included.
Yeah, I
in
quit
that.
my job. This is why you see cats quit their jobs. And I'm not advocating for deadbeat dads to go out here and quit their jobs. But when you see numbers like this coming at you, you're like, why am I going to work? Like, what am I doing this for?
Here's the bottom line. This man has a terrible lawyer, or does he even have a lawyer? Like, the fact.
Terrible mindset. Like clearly there's no prenup.
Well, obviously.
That's separate from the prenup even. Like,
I think that goes unsaid that his mind isn't necessarily all there, right?
Right.
You know, when they talk about
You know
mind,
what I
body,
mean?
and spirit, his body may be fast, but everything else, maybe not.
You know what I'm saying? He got 7 kids out there, Bill. He's
But
thinking with a
that's
different
another
brain is
thing.
all I'm saying,
But
Bill.
think about that. This is just the settlement for one.
kid.
Right.
And there are
Yes.
6 others
Yo,
out
there's 6
there.
others on the sideline, like waiting to see how this play out.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm about to up my numbers.
So,
like,
let's break it down though really quick. One, obviously, maybe he didn't have a lawyer or a terrible lawyer. Also, shout out to his wife who either did it on purpose and was strategic, that she knew he didn't have a lawyer, and she was just like, listen, this guy's maybe not all there. So I don't know. Clearly, she did something right too.
Right.
And then also the fact that like you have 6 other children that are they going to suffer from this? Like, it is so complicated. But at the end of the day, like the fact that he's continues to allow this to happen, and like
It's crazy.
And maybe the judge in the case was just like, I'm so
enough of this.
sick of this.
Right.
Yes.
Enough of
So
this.
here's like fun fact. This was the settlement. She asked for more. Like,
Right.
She asked
Right.
to keep his $200,000 Bentley.
Look.
The judge said, "Nah, that's a little unreasonable. You don't need
But
200.
I could give you $100 grand to go get yourself a used
100
one
to go
if you like
get
it.
one." She asked for 1.1 in legal fees. Judge was like, "That's a little
I'll give you
excessive.
half of that.
I give you $500,000 and holla at me when it's time to negotiate what's going on with the kids." Like, can you imagine if half of
Yo.
the settlement this person
Was
got
this judge a
applies to the
woman?
other 7?
Yeah.
Was the judge a woman?
Good.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Again,
what I'm saying.
not knocking it. Look, I'm an look, stay home and raise your kids. I say this all the time. So I'm not knocking the fact that he got beat upside the head with this because he's an idiot. He deserves this kind of treatment,
Let's
man.
see
Yeah.
the judge's name.
Like, you
Yeah.
go out into the world and you make 7 kids from 5 different women and you don't recognize, or 6 kids, first of all, from,
Yeah.
let's say, 4 different women, and you don't recognize at some point that you a mark?
Then
Like,
that's
yo,
enough.
you don't think they see, like, yo, look, this dude is easy.
That's what I mean.
Let me get at him.
Say.
I will-
No, it's a guy, Spencer Moltack.
Oh, okay.
Look at Spencer standing up for the ladies. Go ahead, Spencer.
Actually, I know a female Spencer, so I have
Oh,
no
we
idea.
have no
if there's
idea.
a Spencer.
We'll have to Google after the
Judge
fact.
had had
but
enough.
The judge had enough, yeah. And I'm curious because it could go 2 ways with his wife, right? Either like she knew what she was getting into and was like, I'm doing this and I'm gonna jump out
Right, I'm
after a
cashing
year or
out.
2. I'm cashing out. So it could be strategic. I want to say she was
8-month-old child.
strategic and just not jump. I mean,
Yeah.
some, you know, some
8-month-old
women
child.
would be like, oh,
If the
I'll
other-
change him.
If the other,
Yeah, no way
what,
she was thinking
6?
she was changing him.
You
No
don't
way.
think?
No way she thought
So
she was
again,
changing him.
not child support yet.
Right.
So if any of the other 4 women, 5 other women, 4 other,
4 other women.
Yeah.
whatever. If any of them got close to this settlement,
Right.
he's doing 50 for one person.
Right.
So make it, was it 250?
Like, there's no
that
way
you're
his
spending
NFL
monthly
contract
before
can-
child
Yeah.
support?
What Kanye say, man? Win the championship and drive off in a Hyundai? This is him, B.
Yeah.
This is him.
What are you doing? No wonder he's out there challenging Olympians to like race for 10
Yeah.
grand.
Yeah.
He might be.
What's going
He might
on?
be in the ring with Jake Paul.
Right.
He might need one of them Jake Paul checks.
100%.
Like, why wouldn't he just try to pay like a cash
100%.
settlement?
He's gonna
my
be joining the
God.
Yes.
Amazon influencer program.
Yes,
Second
And
you
your
don't have
year.
a
agent
choice.
still gets paid. We got to take a break.
Yeah, you
You
been
still
long.
owe the
You been long.
agent. Agent gets that money. You know he's got attorneys.
100%.
Come on, man.
He should fire everybody. He might as well represent himself. He getting hit with numbers like this.
Lord. All right. Quick break. It's BAM, Nicole, 92.5 XTU. She's been in a lot of stations. She's been doing this for a minute.
A minute, yeah.
Yes, but she's here with us in the
here with us
featured
today,
seat
though.
on BAM. We'll be right back.
Well, on Fox Face Off, we tell the raw, unadulterated truth.
Fox Soul Face Off
We are given the platform here with no fear.
always comes out swinging.
We should be saying, hey, stop shooting and killing people.
Nothing held back.
They wanted black hip-hop moguls and artists to continue the feud.
No punches pulled.
Shut the hell up. You interrupt me all the time.
Tune into the show where opinions collide. Fox Soul Face Off. New episodes weeknights at 9 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
Hey, it's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and The Nightcap is the late night show where no topic is off limits. Join me as we dive into the wild world of relationships, sex, and everything in between. From hilarious dating disasters to steamy secrets, you know we've got it all. We've got celebrity guests, expert advice, and a cocktail in hand. The Nightcap is your guilty pleasure. So grab your drink and tune in because the best stories start after dark.
The Nightcap. New episodes weeknights at 10:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
As we work to get through these times together, you may not be thinking about blood donation, but blood is needed to save the lives of people who are sick with a range of illnesses. It's easy and safe to give. If you are in good health, please donate. We need heroes now. Visit redcrossblood.org to schedule an appointment.
I'm Isaiah Carey, here to shake things up with the stories that hit hard and matter most. Here on The Factor, we cover news with grit and authenticity. We challenge the status quo and get down to real talk and bold discussions. Join us as we amplify the voices that disrupt, inspire, and lead the charge for change. Your story is power, and we're here to unleash it.
The Isaiah Factor Uncensored. New episodes weeknights at 9:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
Bam, we're here. Fox 29, Fox Local, Fox Soul. Thank you all for spending some time with us. Nicole is here in the featured seat. Appreciate that. They can follow you on social, these fun interactions.
Yes.
All good stuff when you're like deeply involved in social media.
Yes, very. I always joke that I live inside the internet.
Right. All good. We're following.
Thank you.
So
Yes.
We're
yes.
getting topics.
We are.
Following
Yeah.
your social media. All right. We were talking during the break. Southwest Airlines is changing their policy for plus-size passengers.
Yep.
Previously, Southwest policy was pretty cool, at least plus-size passengers thought. So you could get on, they would give you the extra seat.
Yeah.
No charges or what have you. Sometimes you had to pay and then they would reimburse you, but now they're saying, nope, that's not the case. If you can't fit within the confines of those seats, then you have to pay for a second one. In some rare circumstances, if the plane's not full, if they have a lot of extra seats, then they'll give you the money back. You know?
But if the plane is full, where's the extra seat come from anyway? Like, do I get bumped?
What? No, so
Like,
you had to buy it in advance.
Oh, you got. But how do you know that I'm plus size? What happens if I get to the joint? And then you know what I'm saying. You determine when I get there. It's like my luggage and overhead.
And you can't get
like
on.
I thought it would fit. Now it don't fit. Now I got to
That's
check
a good
my
point.
bag.
I feel
Can't
like
get on.
I'm a great person to talk about this because I don't know if you guys knew that I was on season 4 of The Biggest Loser. Yeah. So
No, I
and
did
that
not
was-
know. Look at
yeah.
him dropping little star
And,
appearances.
like, the Biggest Loser is a hot topic right now because of the Netflix documentary. I'll have
Yeah.
to come back. We can do a whole deep dive on that.
Yes.
So at my heaviest, I was 308 pounds. So I feel like I could really talk about what it's
Okay.
like to be. So I feel this situation, it's a hot topic in the sense of the society definitely is not necessarily kind to fat people, right?
Correct.
However, a lot of companies like amusement parks, like they want to get most bang for their buck, right? So things are just smaller now, things are tighter. And I think it's a really hard topic because there are people, like myself included, who, when I was at my heaviest, I have hypothyroid. I didn't know that I had it. I always was healthy. I don't drink. I'm not a smoker. So, like, I
So
never
it was a
really.
medical issue.
So
not
I
a
never
choices
knew
issue.
why I was. It wasn't really until I went on The Biggest Loser and Dr. Huizinga, who's featured in the documentary, was like, yeah, so with your genetics and like your hyperthyroid, like you're just screwed, right? Basically, like, don't eat, okay? And so I'm never going to be tiny, right? So I work really hard just to be medium size, right? So there are people, and I think it's really tough. Like, so I totally get both sides of this, as that you can't force an advertised person to be uncomfortable on a flight. Flights in general are tough and they're hard, they're stuffy, it's hot, you're all shoved in like sardines.
But you have to charge for the extra seat.
Right. So I feel like maybe the answer is like maybe you have kind of like Disney. Disney has been really good at having specific larger seats for larger passengers.
I gotta say that. Why don't you just go with larger seats? Like, even if I'm a small person, I don't mind a big
Like
seat.
larger seats in
You know what
general.
I'm saying? Just in
larger
general.
seats.
Just
Okay.
wider
because
seats.
they're all about making money.
Exactly.
Well,
That's the point she just made.
Because let's not forget that something's going on with Southwest because they just reneged their bag policy a couple months ago too, where they used to be first bag free, and that was a huge topic. Obviously, I'm on country radio, but it was a huge thing because a lot of artists that traveled at the time and toured would bring their guitar, and it wasn't charged. So you had struggling artists now that have to pay like $100,
for
right?
everything.
That's a topic. So I do think that maybe there's a way that you could have some like extra plus size seats available on the flight.
Reserved, like
a handicap
somebody,
seat,
like an accessible
You know what I'm
seat.
saying? Yeah, I don't disagree with
Do you
that.
know what the problem is with that? Is that society as a whole, this selfish society, doesn't want you to have something that I don't.
Right.
Preach.
So
yes.
there are people who will sit there. I don't care. Like
Yeah.
I'm notorious for buying the emergency exit row. Like I
Right.
always do it. I'm relatively tall, so I try to extend my.
Yeah.
it doesn't bother me if you're doing something to make someone else comfortable.
Yes, same.
But it would. Other individuals would sit back and say, well, why?
Right.
Why do they get the big seat? Why can't I sit in the big seat? The same people who will take the emergency exit row that I paid for.
100%.
Because they feel like they're entitled to it.
And you can if the big seat's available. But if it's not available, you don't get it. It's because it's just like a handicap seat. I could sit there until somebody handicapped shows up, then I got to get up.
Spirit literally charges you for something they call the big seat.
Do they?
Like they actually have
big seat upgrade.
So there you go. Yeah. So
upgrade.
that maybe that's what it is. And even like to go a little bit deeper and not to go on a tangent, but I do think you have to talk about genetics in general. There are a lot of skinny people that eat whatever they want and never even think about. I mean, I have friends. They eat burgers and fries and drink and don't go to the gym, and they're tiny, and it's just genetic. So like punishing a fat person is not necessarily good,
it's the,
right?
It's the stigma. We got to take a break. But it's the stereotype that people believe it is a choice.
Correct.
So I wonder, is there a doctor's note attached to it?
Yes.
Is there something that you have to qualify for? I don't know. But they're doing it. It is starting the first of the year. It's BAM. We'll be right back. Keep the conversation going.
Well, on Fox Face Off, we tell the raw, unadulterated truth.
Fox Soul Face Off.
We are given the platform here with no fear.
Always comes out swinging.
We should be saying, hey, stop shooting and killing people.
Nothing held back.
They wanted black hip-hop moguls and artists to continue the feud.
No punches pulled.
And shut the hell up. You interrupt me all the time.
Tune into the show where opinions collide. Fox Soul Face Off. New episodes weeknights at 9 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
Ready to lose track of time the best way possible?
Rolling!
From the funniest videos to the wildest things online, we do the scrolling so you don't have to.
It's Usher. He had that synthetic hair melting. You hear me? Why y'all talking about that lady hair like that? Ain't he alone?
Catch us every weeknight, 7 p.m. Central on Fox Soul.
Louder for the people in the back.
Hey, it's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and The Nightcap is the late night show where no topic is off limits. Join me as we dive into the wild world of relationships, sex, and everything in between. From hilarious dating disasters to steamy secrets, you know we've got it all. We've got celebrity guests, expert advice, and a cocktail in hand. The Nightcap is your guilty pleasure. So grab your drink and tune in because the best stories start after dark.
The Nightcap. New episodes weeknights at 10:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. Not wondering anymore. Love, your mind.
BAM! We're back. And once again, the commercial breaks go wild. You're seeing behind the scenes what I meant when I said the Leo energy.
Yeah.
All right, so it'll be interesting to get Mike's take on this next topic. Becky Lynch, professional wrestler. She was actually here.
Okay.
There are pictures out in the hall. She was here on the Pulse. Professional wrestler, anybody who follows wrestling know that they tend to go over the top. Like they make their statements, they play their characters, they do whatever. So Becky Lynch was in Birmingham, the home of Ozzy Osborne. While she was talking about Birmingham, she told them that she didn't want to have her championship match there because, and I quote, the only thing good that came out of here died a month ago. Which triggered a chorus of boos.
Wow.
She doubled down, but in fairness to Ozzy Osbourne, he had the good sense to move to LA. Because if I lived in Birmingham, I'd die too.
Dig it.
I mean, ruthless.
Put it right out there.
She's playing the heel.
Yeah.
She was doing her thing. Kelly Osbourne, Ozzy Osbourne's daughter, did not appreciate it. Sent out a whole comment. You're a disrespectful dirtbag.
Whoa.
We wouldn't pee on you if you were on fire.
This is what it's all about.
Shame on the WWE for
did it.
allowing this to happen.
It's the rollout, Bill. This is why she did it. We know what this is, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's playing the role. Like, this is, get everybody hyped up and mad at her and all of that. The
Yeah, I
energy
mean,
got
that's
us talking
her
about
her
it.
role.
This is what she we know what
She's from Ireland, so
Yeah.
whole
100%. And I was like, she's probably a Scorpio, you know, because they don't mind being fiery and mean. And I do think that there are people that embrace the role of just like being the villain.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
You have to if you're in the WWE.
I
Like,
think
that's
so,
your
yeah.
That's her
role.
role.
100%,
She's the villain,
yeah.
so she's just playing a role.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so did she go too far, and was Kelly Osborne's response a little excessive?
So,
I mean, it's her father.
I know,
who
I get it,
passed
but
a
like
month
too
ago.
far is what? It's like saying, did a comedian go too far?
Yeah.
Right? If she's playing a role, she's playing a role. Kelly Osborne's response is perfect. That's
Yeah.
exactly the response she was looking for when she said it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that it all plays right into it. You know what I mean? If you're offended by it, I get it.
And
You know, but
weirdly enough, that I have a personal connection to this topic too, because my dad also passed away from Parkinson's. So it's like, wow,
And he was from
fat
Alabama.
people and
Right.
Parkinson's.
Ireland.
he was from Alabama.
No,
he used to
he's
wrestle in the
Birmingham.
WWE.
Yeah.
Right, he's from
He's
Birmingham.
from
He was the
Summit-
second best thing.
My dad, Summit Hill, Pennsylvania. Love him dearly. But if somebody like made a joke about being from Summit Hill, Pennsylvania, which literally everybody's like, you know, middle class and white, I would be like, you're a bleep, and just like, but I would understand. Like,
Right.
Kelly gets what she's doing
Exactly.
too, and like,
Exactly.
Kelly, I think there's a part of Kelly that likes that she's being talked about too. You
And
know
she
what I
did
mean?
take a shot
She was
at
upset at the WWE though, so
She
she
did-
has made.
Right.
She said shame
Yeah.
on the WWE.
Yeah.
She's made comments, and she's upset with them that they would allow that
But
to
the
happen.
shot wasn't at Ozzy Osbourne. The shot was at Birmingham,
Correct.
Alabama.
Yeah.
She was like, this is the best
Right.
thing y'all had.
Yeah.
And now
Right.
you don't have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the shot is not at Ozzy.
No, and
Yeah.
I get it. Like you're joking
Right.
and referencing
Yeah.
her recently
Right.
deceased father. So I understand that. Having met Becky Lynch, it's my personal connection.
Look at this.
And you know, she was on tour for a book and what have you. So hearing her background, her experiences, and her story, she's such a good person. Like she's playing this
100%,
role
yes.
that was there. So I would imagine, like she gets it. Like she's playing
Yeah.
her role. I would imagine she probably was bothered by the fact that it met with that kind of response from Kelly Osborne. She doesn't care about the crowd's response. That's what she was looking for.
But wait, Ozzy Osbourne's from Alabama?
No,
It's Birmingham, England.
England. I don't
Yeah.
know. You
That's
said
what-
Alabama.
I was like-
Birmingham. We talk Birmingham. I'm like Birmingham, Alabama. I don't know.
Alabama.
Yeah, you know me, Bill. You know I don't never get the geographies right.
I didn't. I heard
I was
you
like-
say
And I'm
Alabama.
like,
Am I learning something new?
maybe she's right. Maybe nothing else good came out of Birmingham, Alabama, man. Like, have you seen the history? have you seen?
I mean, Selma
actually
in
more
general.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Birmingham,
Shout out.
Alabama, and
I mean,
in England.
they are on the map for some kind of intense thing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, follow me, Bill.
But I thought, like, if Ozzy
Thank you.
Osbourne's from Birmingham, Alabama,
Like,
and
when
like,
he gets accent.
we've never talked about that ever, and I was like, and I'm like, did he fake his accent? Did he just pretend he was British?
This is perfect for Fox Soul.
So-
All the soulmates will be following me right up until that point. Watch. They could be like, oh, he's right. There is a Birmingham outside of Alabama.
Well, and the
Be like-
we got to take another break. The craziest part about it though is I'm so used to this
Yeah.
that the Alabama comment went right by me.
Yeah.
That's right, Mike. Alabama, do you?
It's like,
As soon as you said it, I was like, no, he's not from Alabama. What are you talking about?
yeah. And
Like,
you're
I'm
like,
used to this.
Right.
who did we invite?
So Bengals great, Cincinnati Bengals great quarterback Boomer Esiason, also a broadcaster for a lot of years. He has been invited to be inducted into the Ring of Honor for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Okay.
Problem is, he went on his show and said they invited him to be put in the Ring of Honor. And in the invitation letter, you get one ticket plus a plus one for free. If you would like more of your family or friends to come, we'll sell you those tickets at a slightly discounted rate. Here is the link to the discount hotel accommodations so that you can book your own accommodations. We'll see you there. So, and he was like, wait, they're putting me in the Ring of Honor and I got to buy my own airfare, my own hotel.
Gotta
And
get here,
if
though.
the kids want to come,
Gotta pay.
I gotta pay for their
But wait,
ticket.
didn't he take the Bengals to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, he
And
did.
he's
Actually,
just getting inducted now?
I don't know if there's a cutoff time. I don't.
Isn't
'cause
he
he's not that old?
Isn't he in the Pro Football Hall of Fame?
I have no idea. Is Boomer signed? I mean, it would make sense.
Though, is in the Ring of Honor.
And might not.
And if he wants to get in, it's gonna cost him.
Yeah, I'm like, I just feel like he should have been in the Ring of Honor already because it's like he's legendary. So the fact that he's never been in it
The
before.
2025 class, and he's hosting the radio show and was talking about it on his radio show, was so irritated that his co-host read the whole invitation letter on.
Maybe they asked him several times, and he was just like, "This is ridiculous."
We've secured.
Maybe, yeah.
And finally, it got to the
yeah.
point that he was like, "I gotta expose him for this nonsense."
Yeah.
Y'all
We've
stop
secured
asking.
a block of rooms at a preferred discounted rate, but the rooms are limited, so please book
Right.
directly for the early
Right.
and best rate.
Listen, that's because they got an intern doing that, Bill.
I was gonna
You know
say
what I'm
that's
saying?
a
They got
copy
somebody
paste.
who has
yeah,
no
yeah.
one who knows who this guy really is to the organization doing that.
So here's the thing. So Ocho Cinco,
Yeah,
who's
of
going
course,
Club
yeah.
Shay Shay and their whole thing,
Yeah.
Nightcap. He was talking about it because he's been there for Ring of Honor celebrations.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, we sit in a suite. We're not sitting in the... And it wasn't until in the discussion they said, well, did you have to pay for yours? And he thought about it and went, oh, yeah, I did.
So he got Ocho Cinco.
I don't know if he's in the Ring of Honor or
but
if he was there at the
Yeah, yeah.
celebration.
Okay,
He was
got it.
talking about it, or he got in before Boomer sized it.
So, but you
they're
said off
charging.
mic that they're notorious, that the Bengals are notorious for being just
Yeah,
a
they're
cheap
viewed as a
organization.
cheap organization.
Yeah. Okay.
Like they pay Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
You know, but other than that, they're not bringing people in. They're
Yeah.
not. They haven't been better. Oh, they went to they went pretty far in the playoffs last couple of years.
But I just thought maybe something that they're like trying to save money to try to,
On
you know,
hotel rooms.
trying to save to try to bring in, you know, a better offensive line.
Right.
It's
You know,
8
Listen,
people.
any
Don't matter.
amount
Every
counts.
dollar counts.
They-
Look,
they-
it.
Joe
Next year we could sign Saquon
Right.
if you
Yeah,
save the
yeah.
$1,600
You never-
on the
Never
rooms
know.
at the
You never
comfort
know.
suite.
Every
We've
dollar matters,
been in
Bill.
conference room meetings with people before.
Right.
You know what I mean? Sherry from accounting could have said, "Listen,
It's possible.
if we need an offensive
And football
line."
players are big, so they would have had to buy the 2 seats on
Right, you gotta
Southwest
have 2 seats
and
on
pay for
Southwest.
$200.
Right, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's a lot.
Yeah.
We,
So-
we
Yeah, wrap
saved
it up, man.
$1,750.
Yeah.
We don't. All right, we gotta get ready to get out of here. Soulmates, appreciate you spending some time with us. I mean, Cincinnati's just trying to save a couple dollars. We got people watching in Cincinnati, so
Listen.
respect.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, like if Cincinnati really wants him to come, they should do like a GoFundMe for Boomer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get Boomer into the ring. Get Boomer into the ring.
Hey
Like,
Siri, what were Boomer Esiason's career earnings? Let's see if Boomer can go ahead and. He earned over $25 million in salary alone,
he could
several
foot the bill.
million
Yeah,
from endorsements.
100%.
You can get a room at the Comfort Suite.
100%.
he can get the bill.
Even the DoubleTree
It's
with
a
the free
discounted
cookie.
room.
Yeah.
No, it's like at the Renaissance.
Oh,
they
nice.
need to get it.
yeah.
It's the Renaissance.
They might even get a
discount
free
rooms.
breakfast.
Right. A little complimentary breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, man.
Yeah,
Get out
Boomer
there.
said all this on his show, so he's still getting a check.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he ain't going, man.
Nah, but they should pay for you.
They should pay for him to
100%.
come. Don't honor me and tell me I got to pick up the tab.
Yeah, that is
Listen.
very,
Yeah.
very strange.
Like Fox 29, they were like, Bill, we need you to go to Harrisburg to represent the station.
Yeah.
But you got to pay for your trip.
I don't know, man. They did make me pay for my own Emmy entry.
Right. Well, yeah.
Did you win?
Different.
Did you win?
No, I didn't pay.
Oh.
That's voluntary.
Like, we ain't mad.
That was a choice. He didn't say, can I please
He's-
come in and accept me into the
But
Ring
they
of
do
Honor?
celebrate with you when you win.
Yeah. that's
Like, if
true.
you're going to celebrate with me when I win, like, pick up some of the tab.
Just come on.
How come every topic always comes back to you trying to get me fired?
Us Leos
say
like
nothing
to
about
beat
management.
a dead
Okay,
horse.
wrap up
I
the show
didn't
then, man.
comment on
And I
management.
didn't say that.
I appreciate
I never said
management.
the word management.
Thank you for the check.
I never said the word
Appreciate
management.
it.
You the
I
one
was
who always throw that
happy
in.
to foot the bill at the Renaissance Hotel. I got you.
Thank you for covering half the tab for my
I
kids.
know,
Yeah.
right?
I appreciate it.
Good looking out. Thank you. How do people find
Thank
you on
for hanging
social?
with us.
Nicole
Yeah, for sure.
is Nick, Nicole is Nik. Thank you so much.
Look forward to having you back soon.
Absolutely.
How do they find you?
At Mike Greenwich, across the board.
All right.
Punch it in, city citation, Mike, I pop up. There you go.
I'm at Bill A. Fox 29, Instagram, TikTok. Gotta get my TikTok numbers up.
Oh, yeah.
They told me before I can be considered a micro influencer, I got to get to 10,000 on TikTok.
I know, it takes a long time.
I'm not there yet. Yeah.
I feel like 3 should make you a micro.
Nah, 3 makes you irrelevant.
Yeah, you need
micro influencer.
It is hard because I have like a couple videos that hit over 1 million and I'm still only at 7,800 or something.
Yeah, I'm done talking to you.
Don't bring her back again. She ain't helping us. She ain't helping our numbers at all, Bill.
A couple million out there. My total's not 1 million. All right, we're out.
Every picture I got, every post I had 1 million.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Thank you, soulmates. Appreciate you. We'll be back to do it again same time tomorrow.
It's time for today's face-off on Fox Soul. Challengers Quan LX and Big Angry Adams. Ready to go blow by blow on those hot topics. Face-off on Fox Soul starts right now. In this round, here's